After 3 days of play at the WTA Finals, no one had booked their place in the semis, but no one had been eliminated either. Would that all change on Wednesday? First up on centre court in Singapore were two players hoping to continue their winning starts, as Karolina Pliskova went up against Svetlana Kuznetsova in the white group. Pliskova got off to the quickest start with an early break, her confidence still brimming after her win over Garbiñe Muguruza.
Look at that trajectory on the forehand.
Almost defies physics and science. It's very flat.
Kuznetsova would fail to overturn the deficit, with Pliskova serving the set out to love. The 8th seed would be forgiven for fading after arriving in Singapore at the 11th hour, but the Russian never knows when she's beat and showed that resolve to dominate the second set.
Kuznetsova just loves to get back up when she's knocked down, and she's done it again. Wins the second set 6-2.
Kuznetsova carried that momentum into the decider, building a 2-break lead.
It's raining breaks.
Both players saved a match point before winning their opening matches, so it was always going to be a battle till the end.
Does keep herself alive. Pliskova breaks.
And so it proved.
That's wide. It's a third straight game for Pliskova, and this time it's the Czechs' turn to be a game away from securing a second win here at the WTA Finals.
It came down to a tiebreak to decide whose winning run would continue. Kuznetsova the first to pull off match point. 3 of them, in fact.
Talk about guts and character from Pliskova.
Pliskova's mini revival continued as she pulled it back to 6-all. But victory may have just been beyond the Czech on this occasion.
Got it! And she's done it again! Kuznetsova's crazy run continues.
It's amazing. I mean, I got lost long matches, and it's great to be able to win. I know some days you gotta lose, but it's great to pull it out.
Obviously, I was really close to win it, but on the other hand, I have one win, and I'm just gonna, rest and get ready for the next match.
That result meant that Garbiñe Muguruza would have to beat defending champion Agnieszka Radwanska to avoid elimination. And the mountain got a little higher after the pole broke, though the Spaniard showed plenty of fire to get the set back on serve.
Got it again. And that really is a super game from Garbiñe Muguruza. Flawless tennis from the world number 6.
With the wind in her sails, last year's semi-finalist soon found herself a break-up and ready to serve for the opening set.
And it's another game for Muguruza.
But with the stakes just as high for Radwanska, the second seed kept herself alive and in some style.
Wondrous from Agnieszka Radwanska.
A tiebreak seemed the only fair way to decide the set, and it was Radwanska pumping her fist this time.
Oh, that's fabulously done.
Muguruza had lost to Radwanska at the same stage last year and was doing her best to avoid a repeat.
He wanted to see some fight, and he's certainly got that.
Radwanska had taken 3 sets on that occasion, but shifted gears to rein in the Spaniard.
Oh, that's a bullet. This one was pretty special.
Racing through her next service game, the popular pole would put an end to the match and Muguruza's semi-final hopes.
And that's a fine way to close it out. The defending champion gets off the mark in Singapore.
Every match matters, every set matters, so well, now I can just have a good rest and have my good treatment and ready for the third match.
The action comes thick and fast on Thursday, with a doubles tournament set to begin with Pliskova back in action with partner Julia Gorges against top-seeded pair Caroline Garcia and Kristina Mladenovic. Simona Halep will hope to book a semi-final place in the singles against Dominika Cibulkova, who needs results to go her way if she's to progress any further. Angelique Kerber only needs to take a set off Madison Keys to become a semi-finalist in Singapore for the first time. And rounding off the day is US Open doubles champions Bethany Mattek-Sands and Lucy Safrova against Timea Babos and Yaroslava Shvedova.